answers, alright? So are we ready?
Sure. Do you like travel? No.
Do you like travel? Are we ready? Welcome back to 10 Questions with ADU. We have some special guests with us today, mate. I tell you what, they are more special than me. It's friggin' amazing. So, here we go!
No one's more special than you, mate.
No one's more special than me.
Well, that was an interesting introduction. So yes, welcome to the next episode of 10 Questions with ADU, where we'll get straight into question number one. Actually, before we do that, we are in Exmouth. So yes, I know.
You wouldn't think so. You'd think we're in Victoria.
Feels like Tasmania.
It's cold.
Yes, very, very rugged up in Exmouth. Question number one, who are you? What are your names? And are you on social media?
Well, we're lapping the island. I'm Jayde and this is Dereck.
You must know them. Come on, come on.
You got to know these guys.
The gurus, mate. The absolute gurus.
And clearly the most important one is in the sunshine right now.
Hey, don't be like that.
The lights on her.
The lights on her.
And
So you're lapping the island?
Yep.
Can you spell that for anyone that wants to look you up on socials?
LAPPING THE island.
So any dots, any underscores, anything's in your handle on Insta?
Oh yeah, we had to change it because we got hacked. So
Yay.
now we're lapping underscore the underscore island.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll put a link down the bottom anyway.
Yeah, we'll
make
put
it
all the
nice
links.
and easy.
And lapping the island on Facebook.
Dereck
And
is,
just lapping.
what are you? F350.
Dereck on OF. OnlyFans.
Yes, for all you people that keep asking, Dereck on OF. You won't find it.
So you got a platform for your truck as well.
Yes.
So what's
Oh,
that
yes.
one? Derek.
To be honest with you, I've forgotten.
Tour duty?
Tour duty, F350.
We can't talk about that right now, though. We've got to be quiet.
Okay, hang on. Don't jump ahead with our questions. Don't jump ahead. So I will drop a link to that below once I find out what it is. Yeah. Okay. So Dereck and Jayde lapping the island. Question number one out of the way. Question number two. Where are you from?
From Perth.
Originally from Perth.
Perth, there you go.
Well,
WAians.
I'm from Bunbury.
Yeah.
But she's from Perth.
Okay.
We met each other in Perth, and that's where we grew our family. And
Cool.
But
So
There
hang
you
on,
go.
We grew our family. So we asked who you were. So it's not just Dereck
it's
and
not
Jayde.
just
It's
me.
also
we have 3 midgets. We've got little Lani, she's 4. We've got Kobe, he's 10, and we've got Peyton, who's 11.
And Peyton is no midget, by the way. So.
no,
No, they're all taller than me. Even a midget.
cool and
I'm
grommet.
5 foot nothing.
Yeah, grommets.
we're like the
yeah.
same height, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're very, very short. So
I actually feel tall in this interview.
Yeah, I know.
First time ever I've been the tallest.
So you guys are from Western Australia. You're in Exmouth.
Yep, so we're now based in Exmouth.
Cool.
So you've made the big move
Yep.
Yeah.
to warmer weather, where it's not.
Well, it's not warm today.
With some of the issues that we've had along the way and not having a home base,
Yeah.
we've decided home base and what better place to call home.
Oh,
So that's
100%.
Yeah, we've extended our stay here within 9 days, and we could easily stay.
We've fallen in love with this
Longer.
place. Absolutely, we have.
Yeah, it's a vibe, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially at Whalebone.
Oh,
Hashtag no more Whalebone.
Whalebone. Oh, we've actually told you a little bit about what happened at Whalebone. This is the partner.
This is the culprit.
The
This is the
partner
one
in
that
crime.
Got me drunk, mate. I think you put roofies in my drink or something as well, maybe.
I tried.
I tried.
You wouldn't go down.
Yeah, I'll have
You
it.
would not go down.
Dereck also had a hangover for 2 days, and he's also sworn off the Whalebone
Yes.
for at least.
He
3
said for
weeks.
at least 2 to 3, and I was expecting months, and he put weeks.
Weeks.
I don't want to get crazy. I don't want to go
Yeah.
crazy.
Little
We'll be
extreme.
there Friday, guys.
Little extreme.
Every Friday and Saturday
Friday.
night, maybe a weeknight as well.
Oh,
Okay, so question number 3 is how long have you been travelling and how long will you continue?
Well, we left when Lani was 6 weeks old, so she's
As in sold up, went full time, or
went full-time travelling
Yep.
when she was 6 weeks old, and
When we tend to do something, we do it all at once.
Yeah.
So we're having a baby, we're selling a house, packing everything up, buying a caravan, setting a car up, and then the moment Lani was born, 6 weeks later, we were
I
off.
go crazy
That's
when
so
I'm pregnant.
cool.
That was 2019.
We can tell.
18.
18.
Is it
2018.
18? 1, 2, 3. So 5 years.
It'll be 5 years in December.
You guys are probably one of the first people we started following back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
That's what using the gurus, mate. That's what we keep saying.
stop
eh?
it.
And how long do you plan on continuing to travel? So you've got a home base now, but
Yeah.
you're still.
So it probably won't be full time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go more part time.
Yeah.
Our oldest is gonna be 12 in a couple of weeks, and
She needs to
she
be in school.
was
Needs to be in
struggling.
school,
Yeah, we got to the stage where she's been struggling, so now it's gonna be a bit more part time.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
all
find that as the kids get older, they kind of.
Our
Do
focus
they
is
need
always-
that school base? I think, do the kids want it?
The
She
oldest
does.
does.
She
High-
100%
yeah.
The middle
does.
kid doesn't. He just
Yeah.
wants to fish all day. So I'm happy to do that. But
Friends become important when they get a bit older.
Yeah, they do,
It's that
yeah.
learning of, she's going through this and I'm going through this.
Loyalty and.
It's really important for them to have
I think
that.
so, yeah.
And for girls, there's not many older girls her age on the road. Boys,
There's heaps of boys.
boys.
Yeah.
Look, they're over there.
Yeah.
They're 12, 13
Yeah, there's like
years
5
old.
of them, 6 of them right there.
But
7, 8.
but
All
there's
the
not
same
really
mentality.
those girls, and she
Yeah.
needs that
needs it.
stability, I think now.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's fair enough.
Yeah, her own space. She's going, wants her own space, being a teenage, preteen, and
Yeah.
but lots of exciting things to come.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
as well.
Cool, awesome.
new adventures change.
Oh, I like that.
Dynamics are changing a little bit.
It's
but
always good,
I
isn't
like
it, to
that.
mix it up and not know exactly what's happening, and then life takes a different path, and you just embrace it and roll with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's been about a 12-month plan of stepping into this stage,
okay.
but we'll share that on our socials.
But it does take a lot of planning. Yeah, we won't share it on here.
We'll let you know what's happening.
Actually, we don't even know.
Yeah.
Damn it.
woo.
We'll discuss that
So
later.
I think question number 4 is possibly going to drag out a little bit because there's been stuff and things going on.
Oh.
So question number 4
Can I
is
leave?
is what are you travelling in? So this is your tow rig and your van. So let's maybe just start with the van because that's probably not as
Yep.
in depth because again you have to watch their socials.
Van's easy. We've got a Lotus, a 23-foot Lotus triple bunk.
Trooper.
Trooper.
We've had that. This is our 4th Lotus.
Yeah, wow.
Something like that.
Yeah, 3rd or 4th Lotus.
Yeah.
And love it.
Yep.
Not
Perfect.
saying anymore because this is a brand new van, brand new
Brand new
design.
van, we can't. Yep.
Yeah.
Any details?
The reveal
we
will
would
be
wanna
on
share
there.
other people's.
Not like you'd want to share other people's things. That's right.
Yes,
They're
not-
hard work.
If you want the best bunk layout,
Yeah. There you
Watch
go.
us.
it is a triple bunk van, and they will be doing a van reveal video on YouTube,
Shortly,
on
yes.
their YouTube channel at some point. So we are not going to tell you too much about that. Won't say anything about that. That's secret stuff. Tow rig.
Yes.
Oh.
So we've got a bit of a background story with the tow rig here. You've probably heard about it, even if you don't know who it was
Hey, you might not even want to talk about it. So.
that it happened to, but.
What tow rig?
Your
What
tow
tow
rig?
rig?
Your tow rig. So just explain what.
Is it RL towing that we use? What's the towing company?
that's not funny.
That's
not
their
funny.
truck. Yeah. Towing company.
The local towing company. That's who we use.
Yeah. Well.
Whoever
yeah.
wants to tow us for the day.
No, okay.
He's a fellow truck mate, American
Yes.
truck man.
So American
100%.
truck, Ford F350, GCI canopy, 4-inch lift. I haven't gone 6 like you. It's only 4.
I was shorter, mate. I need the bigger.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the truck, it's friggin' insane.
It is.
It is a beautiful truck. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
We've had a few dramas with it. It's been in the workshop for the last too long.
He's not counting.
And
Yeah.
we've just had dramas with getting parts, getting it fixed, just lots of things. So
Yeah.
it's not on the road at the moment, but we're hoping.
Did you have a
Pretty damn
YouTube
safe.
episode out about what
Everything
happened?
that
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll actually
We'll put a
drop,
link,
we'll
yeah.
drop a link if you guys want to go and have a bit of a look at what happened to the beloved F350 because it's
2-part.
2 parts.
two parts. It's actually really sad
The plot
and
thickens,
it's
yeah.
well worth a watch. So we will drop a link to that below if you wanted to
Yeah.
see this. Yeah.
It's a pretty.
Yeah.
It was a scary experience, so
Yeah.
it's good for people that are travelling to know the scary stuff that can happen.
Can
It's
happen.
not
And
all
the right stuff to take
And
with you.
preparing for these
Yeah.
situations if they ever occurred. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, make sure you watch that one. It's awesome. So.
Yes. So I thought number 4 would be a bit. Woo.
But they've got a
Um,
torrent series too.
So
next door.
I have a 200 series.
She's proud of that.
There's
I
nothing wrong
love
with that
my
one.
Land Cruiser.
And they've got a boat too. They carry a boat. You got a
Oh, yeah.
Stacer.
Yeah. So
No.
No.
CJ.
CJ. Sorry.
CJ 3.7 Nomad high side.
Yep.
In my eyes, the best boat that you can use as a tinny.
Apart from Mako Craft.
But
Sorry, what?
But they do weigh a little bit more because it's got the high sides. I've got thick gunnels down the side, so you can sit on the sides. So I've built it so that it's good for the kids, good for crocodile areas, all of that sort of stuff.
It's croc proof.
But yeah, the best boat in the ocean for a tinny, but they do weigh a little bit more. So if you're weight conscious...
But you can afford to do that with an American truck.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we actually went out, what was our second or third day here, we went fishing with these guys, so it was a bit of fun.
Someone caught, I think Dereck caught an iPhone.
Yes, Dereck caught an iPhone. Someone got inked.
Someone got inked.
Hello, here we go. Oh, yep, ink it in the water.
Hey, Lani. Oh, Lani, what's on?
There we go.
So babe, it's really big. It's
Woohoo!
Stonker.
It's going to get me again, I know it.
It was a bit of a fun day.
It was,
so
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Schmozzle.
It's always a schmozzle.
And we did actually catch some fish and some squids. So
Chris caught a red emperor.
I did catch a red, mate. That was amazing.
Same size.
Look at him, beautiful, isn't he? Look at that.
Red Emperor needs to be 200.
Oh,
You that was so bad.
you did?
First one that was on the boat, utterly disappointed.
Yeah, we go.
You need a little trophy wall.
With me going.
Little plaque. We'll get a little plaque,
Chris is
mate.
going to send us a plaque.
Yeah. All right, so question number 5 is if you could change one thing about your setup, what would it be? And that's
Have a
like
car.
Have a cup.
have a car. Okay, that's good. So now this could be absolutely anything. It could be like flick an extra solar panel on the roof, get a whole new van, a whole new truck, an extra
Anything you
cupboard.
could change. Would you change anything?
Would you you've got a brand new van, so I don't know if you would actually change, or maybe you would. I don't know.
She'd powder coat the bike, right?
Powder coat
Only
the
because she's
bike.
looking at it.
Only because I'm looking at it.
It is bright red.
I actually love the bike rack.
The things that I would change is to do with the car. So the rear suspension, I'd love to get the Kelderman air suspension put in there, so I can choose what height I want.
Yep.
Rather than having to stand on a bench. As you know, when
We
the
know.
car's so
Yeah, we
high,
know. Yep.
I've got to stand on a little stool. So I could raise and lower that and stop the little bit of the sag. It still sags even with all American trucks. They seem to sag.
Have you got helper bags in there at
Yes,
all? Yeah, you got bags
got
in
the bags
too.
in there. But yeah, I've changed the suspension and more battery in the canopy. I've only got 200 amp battery in there. I'd probably put either 300 or 400 in there.
An extra 200 would be perfect.
Yeah. So that's the 2 things that I would change.
Pressure's on, or just powder coating.
I don't think I'd change it.
Perfect.
Love
See?
my van. It's only
Oh, and a
'cause
snorkel.
And
I would have a snorkel.
they would definitely have a snorkel.
I would
trust
have
me.
a snorkel.
After
Put
you
a
watch
snorkel on your car.
That's not giving you a hint about what happened to the F350.
That's the only thing I'd change is I'd have a snorkel.
Okay, there you go.
I'm
Snorkel.
glad you thought about that one, mate.
Yeah.
They would
Hurts, it
add.
still hurts.
Yeah, I can imagine, mate, how much that hurts. So.
Ooh,
And the amount of that I've copped off it
Yeah.
for not having a
for
snorkel.
not having a snorkel.
But they don't
But they don't understand the situation,
Yes.
so everyone's very quick to judge,
It's all
mate.
well
We
and
know
good.
that.
Every car I've ever owned, every full drive I've ever owned, first night I did have a snorkel.
Have a snorkel.
This one, couldn't do it. Now you can.
Yeah, well, I can't do it on ours yet either. We've had one guy want to do it.
Yeah.
He wanted to just have it for a couple of weeks and jimmy it up, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
But
It needs to be
When
done
they're out,
properly.
yeah.
Like it's not just.
yeah,
Not just
it's
slapping
not
it
just
on the
there
side.
for looks. It's got to
No.
actually be functional
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
So
It prevents things going wrong.
yes, yes.
Moving on to question number 6. Do you travel with a budget or just wing it? Do you make money on the road or use savings? What did you do for a job before? So it's a little bit different for you guys because you've got a bit of a home base now.
Yeah.
So just fill us in on how that works. Budget, travelling.
So,
Budget, we sort of winged it.
yeah, we've never really
Yeah,
stuck to a budget.
yeah.
We've been conscious.
Yeah,
but
we're not just.
You're always
not like-
conscious, yeah.
We've got to only spend this much a week and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's just if something pops up and we want to do it, we'll do it.
Perfect.
If it doesn't, we'll move on. And
Yeah.
some days we'll spend lots, other days we'll spend none.
Like whalebone nights, you spend lots.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like when you're living in a house though, isn't it? Some weeks
Yeah.
you spend more because you do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any difference. Unless you're doing that one lap and you have a strict budget,
Yeah.
then you would try sticking to it. But again, you spend more when you need to and spend less over the next few weeks. You'll eat rice for a little bit. Yeah. Go on a boat trip or something.
We're going to dive with the whale sharks.
Wheat Bix. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What did you do for a job before? I guess you kind of still...
I'm a hairdresser. Derek's a hairy diesel mechanic originally.
Did you say a hairy?
I'm not a hairy diesel.
Heavy diesel
Heavy
mechanic.
diesel.
Heavy.
It's the hairdresser in her. Just thinking about
A bit
hair.
hairy.
Yeah, a bit.
Okay, so number 7 is what's the best part about this lifestyle? As in travelling full time.
Honestly, getting to spend time with our kids.
Yeah.
I heard a great saying the other day. What's the best part about having kids? Watching them grow up.
Yeah.
What's the worst part about having kids? Watching them grow up. Like, it's just...
That's so cool. Yeah, wow.
And then to be able to spend all this time with them, watching them grow up. And then, like, you even look back on photos when we first started travelling, YouTube episodes that we've done, and you just go, look how little they were. Like, this is... Where did this time go? But, you've been there the whole time. It's...
Reminiscing on stuff. That'd be cool on YouTube.
What's that?
Reminiscing on older videos.
It's a good time for one of them to pop their heads out the top.
Yes.
Straight back
Lani.
And it's something that they can look back
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Lani won't remember much,
Yeah.
but the other kids will remember a fair bit of it.
Well, ours do. Ours are older now, don't travel with us anymore, and they say, "Oh yeah, we were just watching the old YouTube videos," and like that.
It's
way
hilarious,
back, they
yeah.
were like Big Red Bash when they were really little, 2018, and they love it.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't it funny? Like 2018 was only 4.5 years ago, and they were really little, but they're adults now. And time literally just goes
It's
like
crazy.
that.
yeah, I know we've got 2 turning 18.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy,
Woo!
right?
It's madness. It really is. Yeah.
okay, so that's the best part about the lifestyle. What's the worst part about the lifestyle?
Stuff goes wrong,
Yeah.
and
You guys have a really good example of.
it's
Yeah.
it's not perfect everywhere.
It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No.
Living this life, you have your lows, you have your downtimes, you have, and
Your
we've
struggles.
been through
Yeah, you have,
a fair bit.
like, to be honest, like when we were leaving, I had a lot of stuff going on at home, and it was kind of like running away from the problems, but at the end of the day, the problems are always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 100%.
it doesn't go away. You've got to, I'm going to come in a second, this way. She wants me to cut up some apple. It's still there, so I guess life, like...
You have to be resilient in what we do in travelling. You have to be.
One of the other good sayings that I like is, if it was easy, everybody would be
Everyone
doing
would.
it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's not easy.
No.
Like, I can tell you now, like when I first started travelling, I was only thinking about this the other day. When we first started travelling, I sort of took it easy and was like, I'm on a holiday.
Yeah.
And looking back at it, like I put a lot of more pressure on Jayde that she was doing a lot more because I was on holidays. I had finally stopped working. And now, like, if you look back at how it's changed after learning that you're not on holidays.
You're not on holidays. Yeah.
life.
You don't sit down in front of the TV and you don't watch it. You're constantly doing something with your kids. You're constantly up and about doing something. There's no
Maintenance, looking after things.
Yes.
Constant.
Yep.
It's a full-time job.
Yeah. You never ever sit down and just relax and go,
Yeah.
this is the life. Like you do, but there's always something.
There's always something to do.
going on.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to be resilient in this life. 100%.
Yes.
You have to.
Yeah.
And I guess you also get that negative stuff, putting yourself out there as well. That can be a bit of a...
That's actually something not many people have
We
touched on,
haven't-
but not many
yeah.
people are influencers like we are. So you cop that as much as we do. The negativity that people.
Yeah.
I'm very much an introvert, and
Yeah.
to do this social media stuff, like I wanted a better life for our family, and if social media could help us get that better life, then I was willing to get out of my comfort zone and do what we've been doing.
Yeah.
And the positivity and the people that you meet is just absolutely amazing, and the messages that you get.
It's uplifting, isn't it?
But then it only takes that 1 or 2 people to absolutely drill you about something. I'm just a normal guy. I'm nothing special. I don't rate myself. I don't think that I'm above anybody else. I'm just a dad trying to make a better life for his family that we can all spend and enjoy it. And when you get shot down, it does play on you. Like it does get to you.
Yeah.
I struggled with that for a long time because I hate it. I like to please people, mate. And that odd negative person. on top of all the other positive, that one person can really deflate you, man.
I tell you, the one thing that I think that was the absolute worst, like Chris has never been good in front of a camera, like bad. Like he stumbles over his words, he gets quiet, he's very bad, nervous in front of a camera, and he
Such
works.
support, eh?
But no, he like I've been doing it for years, nothing for me. But for Chris to do it, it was out of his comfort zone, and he works hard and really, really hard. And some guy commented on a story, Chris, keep your mouth shut, let your woman do the talking.
Oh my gosh, I got that too. Because I've got a really bad voice. And I was like, don't talk because your voice is horrible.
But that's coming from a person that's sitting on a couch at home.
They told him to shut up, stop talking because you suck in front of the camera, let her do it because she's really good. And I was like, and he saw it. And I was like, I wanted to delete that before he saw it. And he really took that person. I'm like, no, don't, because you're doing really well. Like every time you put yourself out there, you are getting better. And when someone slams you for doing that, like they did to Chris, I was so, like, I was so angry. Like, it's not your place to say that. Like, you put yourself in front of however many thousands of people. 90% of people who are saying this stuff have never done it and don't understand.
Like, it's easy.
Let me put a camera in your face and see how you go.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Exactly. If you don't like us, that's fine.
And we're all learning.
Move on.
You've got to put yourself out of your comfort zone.
As soon as you put a camera in someone's face, you watch them stumble. It's not easy, and
it's not easy at all.
I don't do it in front of other people. Like, this is awkward right now because there's a whole bunch of
There's a lot of people.
We're recording, everyone.
Who brought this guy?
Dereck will not bring the GoPro out if there's, like, if we're out and we're surfing somewhere, he will not bring the GoPro out. He'll wait for everyone to leave till 6 o'clock at night to talk in front of the GoPro.
That actually used to be Chris. We were filming yesterday at the Lighthouse, and I was like, I don't like to be loud in front of a lot of people, so I was like, just wait for these people to walk past. And Chris was like, you know what? I'm over that now. Hey guys!
Well, we have a job to do, I guess.
We did. We had a bit of a time frame. But you just
sometimes, I'm getting better at it, and having this break has put me back a long way as well. Like,
it will do, getting back into it.
Talking in front of a camera now, it's like, I just don't feel comfortable.
Well, you're doing a damn good job now, mate.
I think the one thing that I told Chris that I learnt when I was studying to present is you talk to the camera as if you're talking to one person. It's not like, hey guys, you're not talking to 1,000 people, one person is watching it, so talk to them as if you're talking to a friend and just try to speak normally like you would to a normal person.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Anyway, that's just something that I learned when I worked in radio and TV. Just speak to the camera like you were talking to a friend or someone that you know. So
we had that guy.
One other thing, is people judging you, and then they meet you and they go, oh, we've heard this, this, and this, and it's not true. Like the judgingness is what gets me as well.
Like, so we had the incident, and then also last year, this is the one comment that has played on me forever, and it just hurts like down to the core. So last year, our son was diagnosed with a disease, and it's been a really hard time with us. We went through the car accident and all that. And this one guy on our comment turned around and said it couldn't have happened to anyone better than you guys. You deserve it.
Oh my gosh.
From someone who doesn't know you from a bar or so?
Commented on your son.
You know what? He turned around. Dereck messaged
from the incident and like the whole Kobe, the incident, and we got stuck in the bush, and it couldn't have happened to a better person.
And Dereck turned around and said, mate, have we done something to upset you? Like, I'm really sorry. And he turned around and said, yeah, you overtook us and you almost washed us off the road. And Dereck was like, I'm so sorry. Like, if I had known that, why didn't you see me, like, through the caravan park? Why didn't you come up to me and say that to me? I would never, and we would never do that to
push
someone off the road. Like, there's no evil in us to go, oh, this car's being a dickhead, I'm going to ram him off the road. Like,
Stop swearing.
Sorry. So I swear a lot, guys. You know, but for you to wish bad upon my family, like I cried for days
that
over
hurts,
that like, don't you dare wish bad upon my kids. Like, even now it chokes me. Like, like that's just not called for. And that stuff kills. Like that.
As a mama bear, you can take it, but when people do it for your kids, and they come up
do whatever you want to me, but to my kids, like, especially for what we've been through, like.
But that definitely is a struggle, man. 100%.
Yeah, being judged, it's just, we get it all the time. It's just.
But I mean, put yourself out there. You're going to get good. You're going to get bad.
The more you're out there, the more you're just going to cop it more. You need to learn to accept it. Because there's people, no matter what you do in life, mate. There's people out there to put you down.
That's right.
To make themselves feel better, mate. For some odd reason, I don't get it.
Now I just laugh.
We get judged a heap too, and we actually had a funny thing a couple of nights ago. So we were getting judged by some people, and when we finally actually got to meet them. They came up and they just went, oh wow, that's actually...
You're nothing like we thought you were.
No.
It just happened to us.
It happens all the time.
And you know what they said, that we looked obnoxious and arrogant because of our setup.
Yeah, that's the thing that you get.
And we're like, we're not obnoxious and arrogant. We have the same personalities that we did when we had a Jayco and a Hilux.
Yeah,
we don't change as
exactly
people.
The same setup
a camper trailer and a tent. We're the same people.
Yeah.
We've
We
just
have
worked
the
really
setups.
hard.
We have the big American trucks because you and I, we love them ourselves. It's for us. It's for no one else.
Yeah.
It's not to show pony. It's because we love it, and
It carries the weights that I need.
it carries the weight.
It's the only thing that does what we need it to do.
And they're comfortable, and they're powerful, and they're just better. All right.
Hey, don't knock my Land Cruiser.
Sorry! Who said Land Cruiser? All right, come on, next question. We're going to be here forever.
So, that was a little bit of a different answer because we are out there on social media, so it's a little bit different for that one, which is fine. Okay, number 9. Your favourite location and or adventure. You can answer each.
It's a tough
I think
one.
the location's probably Exmouth because you're here forever.
Actually, no. Exmouth is a place I would we'll live, like it's our home. But my favourite place, I love remote. Like,
That's still mine.
remote as we
Don't
can
steal
go.
mine.
That is something me and Dereck have done since the day we met. We go remote. We live off the land.
And unfortunately, we haven't done any YouTube videos of remote because as we were building up to get to the remote bits,
That's when it all went pear-shaped for you.
yeah, but it's coming.
But,
It's really coming. We've got some serious.
Tell me this spot, come on.
It's coming.
Come on.
So mine would have to probably be.
Drum roll.
Saved by the daughter.
Give me a second. I think.
come on.
I don't know.
Spit it out.
After all that.
McGowan's Island is pretty special.
McGowan's Islands. Yeah,
McGowan's
right.
Island. I have never heard of that.
Neither.
Where's that?
Remote, like.
Give River, Columbaroo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yes, baby, I'm coming. I'll be there in 2 seconds. I'm almost finished.
So we're heading up that way. We might drop in, eh?
You can't.
No, you probably need permits and stuff. And
They've opened it up.
Yeah,
now.
they've opened it up now.
Right.
There's 2 campgrounds, and you can get there.
Is it a
So
caravan
I
or a
grew
rooftop?
up in the Kimberley, so that's my heart.
Oh, you grew up in a Kimberley? Yeah.
I'm a Kimberley girl. Like that's my soul. Like up there belongs.
It's not up near Mitchell Falls and that, is it, up that way?
Yeah, so past Mitchell Falls.
Okay.
Right up.
Right up the top.
Okay. We are heading that way, so I hope we can get there or somewhere near
It's
there.
pretty special.
Okay, all right.
Fishing is next. Have you got a boat?
Ah,
Yeah, thanks for that,
Oh,
mate.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
next
question.
Year, next year.
Next
So that's
year.
your favourite place, McGowan's
fine.
Island. What
Yeah.
about yours?
Mine is a place in Arnhem Land,
Oh.
and I would move out there tomorrow and go Peninsula.
Go.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're heading there too in April, can't
Oh,
wait.
mate.
And we'll have a boat.
Oh,
Whoops. Did I say that?
He keeps saying
keep
it. It's
saying
the worst
that.
kept secret ever.
oh, it's out.
It's out.
That's it. It's out.
It's out.
Very much out now.
Yeah, well, 2 beautiful places, and they're all up in the Kimberley region.
Well,
Ours is
Arnhem
in the
Land.
NT.
NT, sorry.
Arnhem,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
And
Yeah. I just love remote where there's nobody, where
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, we do too.
traditional culture.
We do too, yeah.
Like that's a big part of our lives.
the funny story is when we were planning on this trip around Australia, I bumped into one of my old man's mate that he used to play footy with years ago, and he told him that we were going around Australia, and he goes, "Mate, you have to come out to Go." And I was like, "What the hell's Go?"
What is Go?
He goes, "I live out there. It's 700 kilometre track out. It's the worst track in the NT." And I didn't pay that much attention, but I was like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." And then when we were in the NT, I started doing research, and I was like, "This name rings a bell." And ended up getting his number, ringing him up, and he's like, "Yeah, come on out."
That's awesome.
And we
Yeah.
went out, like, not many people were taking
Had been out there before.
caravan out there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we were the first,
It's a
but
bit more
we,
popular now.
We had,
Yeah.
we had the big 22-foot caravan,
This was
the
5 years
200
ago.
series, and we went out and did it. And when we rocked into town, people were looking at us going, "What are you doing here with that?" Because I don't think at that stage you actually were allowed to take a caravan out
Yeah,
there.
right.
Yeah.
Because that's a long track. That's
But we spoke to we got our permits, we spoke to them, we told them we're
Yeah.
taking a caravan, and they said, "Didn't hear a thing, you can take it out there, you won't have any issues,
Okay.
but you're not really supposed to." And we were like, "Are we going to get in trouble?" She said, "No."
Yeah,
It was
right.
so
And
funny.
then from that
I was
moment on, I
thinking-
think it's changed and it's become a
It's a bit of a destination. Yeah, yeah.
I seriously thought, oh my God, Derek's taking me out. Like,
we
McGowan's
tried to do
Island,
research.
like, bush.
There
Like,
would have been no
going-
research because no one does it.
There was nothing.
Yeah.
Mate,
like,
there's the
trying
best
to-
hospital, there's Woolworths,
they've got
there's
the third best
everything.
hospital in the NT.
Like, I was
Really?
just like,
Because Cape York, they service Cape York.
Right, okay, so this is East Arnhem Land as well. East Arnhem Land, yeah. We're talking, yeah. So Gove is the boat club there we
Nullarbor,
stay at.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Nullarbor,
wasn't even
whatever.
there when we went out there. We
Oh,
didn't
No,
stay there.
it was just the one
Okay.
little caravan park, and we didn't even know
wasn't
that if
even
there
a
was.
caravan park.
No, it was the resort. You could park your van.
Yeah.
You could park tents and stuff at the back, and we got the van in there.
Seems like
Did you pronounce it? Did you pronounce it Nullarbor or Nullarbor?
Nullarbor.
Nullarbor. Okay, yeah.
I watched a
Interesting.
great YouTube channel, Fishing the Wild.
Yeah, okay.
Two lads out there that were doing a whole YouTube episode out there.
Yeah, wow.
That's what made me want to
We
go.
can't wait to go out there. Cannot friggin' wait.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. We've got 2
God's
weeks out there,
country,
so
like-
we'll be loving it. So
That was question number 9.
That went a bit long.
No, that's fine.
it's worth it. It's worth talking about. That's
Good,
perfect.
good conversation. Question number 10. Where are you? Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Potato cake or potato scallop? So they're from Western
but
Australia.
even look,
See, I thought
Jay's
this,
like,
actually, or potato fritter.
or potato.
What?
Oh no! Okay, so you get a big slice of potato.
hash
It's,
brown?
it's battered.
That's
No,
not a hash brown.
no, it's a slice. It's not grated. It's sliced. It's battered and it's deep fried, and you get it when you order fish and chips.
Do you guys not know it?
No, Western
we don't-
Australia is a bit weird like
We
that.
don't eat them.
Oh.
I've heard this
We
argument
get
before.
corn jacks and
No.
squid rings.
Okay, it's still 6-0.
So it's 6-0.
What do you
6-0.
call it?
I'm a potato cake
I'm a
because I'm
scallop.
from the south, and he's a scallop, so he's from the north.
I've known it
Oh, a
as a
potato scallop.
cake.
I'd have a call it a potato scallop. My granddad used to own fish chip shops.
Okay, there we go. So we've
So
done
you're
it.
a scallop and you're a cake.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's 7-1.
But
7-1, mate.
I've never actually seen one,
Oh,
but I just know that.
we might express a couple too when we get over the east, eh?
There you go.
All right.
So we do have a question number 11, and we do give you the option. Would you like to answer question number 11?
Yeah.
Do we get a prize?
Sorry?
Do we get a prize?
Oh, can you hear that midget?
You might get another one of those.
when I turn
So
around.
question number 11 is, how do you find your intimacy, including sex, as a couple living in a caravan with 3 of those?
Amazing.
Little rugby.
Well, there you go.
So do you find your relationship has improved? I mean, you're living in
100%.
Okay. Yep.
Perfect. Yes.
No problems with intimacy.
We get this question all the time, and they're like,
It's a common
and,
question.
and you hear it
Yeah.
on the travel pages
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Of, you know, how do you do it? Well,
You just do it.
during the day, if you're at home during the day, go for a bike ride, kids. Take your little sister, go for a lap around the caravan park, whack
Go
one
into-
in.
go
So
into
you
the
whack
car.
one. So if you see their kids out playing, you know what they're up to now, right?
But then our kids are at the age too where
Why's the caravan rocking?
no,
Windy night.
It's getting harder now as they get older.
I
but
bet
when
We've got to
they're
wait
first-
till midnight now.
When they're
We
asleep,
wake up at 11 o'clock, set the alarm.
when they're asleep, nothing is waking them up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coming. So
So-
she runs the roost in the caravan.
I think, yeah,
She
living
is
living
the
that
boss.
tight together, I think you learn
So
to.
relationship-wise,
Best.
Best?
Communication is the best that we've ever had. Derek used to work, sorry, you can't see me. Derek used to work 8 weeks away, 1 week home. And I guess you lose a lot of that communication.
Yeah, you would do. Yeah.
And I was wholly on the kids and I was exhausted from just the kids.
Yeah.
Things weren't the best back then, and now it's like
And that's
he's
one of
my
the
best.
reasons
He's
why
like
we
my
do that.
best
Yeah.
friend. I don't have many girlfriends, but I can tell you that he's my best friend.
yeah.
That's
Yay!
beautiful,
That's
guys.
the best
He's
answer.
my
That is. I'm
He's
going to give
actually
you
my
eyes.
only friend.
My only friend.
I tell him everything, so if you tell me your secrets, Derek knows them too.
That's the best way to be. Well, thank you so much, guys, for
Thank you
answering
so much.
11 questions, and we will let you, go and do what needs to be done
Make
inside
sure
the
you
van.
follow these legends lapping the island, mate.
So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, we just started TikTok.
You got to
These
see
guys
Jayde on there,
are
mate. You're on fire, I tell
hilarious.
you.
So good. So thank
And then
you guys.
OnlyFans, Derek.
Oh, no.
We do not have OnlyFans. Do not ask. We will never do it. OnlyFans, no.
That has
Yeah,
been
the
clear.
bike rides don't go for that quick.
Thank you
for
so much,
watching.
guys.
See you guys.
See you
Yeah,
later.
bye. Well, go get our quick. She's gonna